The subject today is how do we consult the oracle? The I Ching is an oracle that originated in China about 3,000 years ago. The purpose of this short video is to show you the method of consulting it. The I Ching is organized in 64 chapters called hexagrams. Each hexagram has a name that indicates a specific subject, as for example, making a new beginning, or youthful folly, conflict, or abundance. Each hexagram consists of 6 lines. When we look at this chart that shows all the 64 hexagrams, we notice that only 2 kinds of lines make up the whole system. This is called a dark line, and this is called a light line. The light and the dark lines represent the 2 primary forces that make up the whole cosmos. These 2 forces are complementary to each other. Their complementarity is experienced as the force of attraction that holds all aspects of the cosmos together. The question now is, how do we consult the I Ching oracle? The most common method is to use 3 coins of the same kind. Some people prefer to use Chinese coins, for example, like these. But 3 simple pennies will do just as well. This is actually the method we personally use. The main thing is about a coin that it has 2 sides, a tail and a head. Traditionally, the tail is associated with the value 2 and the head is associated with the value 3. 3 coins are tossed to build a hexagram. The sum total of each toss determines what kind of line we have received. There are basically 4 possibilities that we can receive. Either a simple light line, a simple dark line, a light line that indicates transformation, or a dark line that indicates transformation. Here is a chart that shows us which kind of line we receive depending on the total value of our coin toss. The dots besides the line indicate a possible transformation. When the sum total of our toss is 6 or 9, we receive a line that points to a transformation. A 6 points to a transformation from a dark to a light line. A 9 points to a transformation from a light to a dark line. This refers to a transformation in the energy involved in the situation. It can indicate 2 possible situations. Either that a transformation has taken place, or that we need to initiate a transformation by bringing our thinking into harmony with the cosmos. I will now demonstrate how to build a hexagram. I take the 3 coins, I throw them with my question in mind. I have received 2 heads and 1 tail. This is 3 plus 3 plus 2 is 8. It is a dark line, a simple dark line. I start building the hexagram from the bottom up. Now I toss my coins for the second line. I have received 2 tails and 1 head, which is 2 plus 2 plus 3 is 7, which means I have received a light line. Now I'm building line 3. Line 3 is the same as line 2, a light line. And the next one has the same value, a light line. Now I have again the same line as at the bottom, a dark line, and my last line is also a dark line. Now, if I want to know what the number of this hexagram is out of the 64 hexagrams, I need to divide my hexagram into 2 trigrams. A trigram consists of 3 lines. Each hexagram consists of 2 trigrams. I can look this up in my book. There's a chart here at the end of the book that shows me these trigrams and what combination I have received as a hexagram. The bottom trigram or lower trigram is Sun, 1 dark line and 2 light lines on top of it. And now we look up the upper trigram in this line, and we see it here, 1 light line and 2 dark lines, and we look up where they meet. The number is 32. And now I can look up this hexagram in the book just to see what name it has. 32 is called duration. And again, I can see the depiction of this hexagram that I have received. Right here, we're only concerned with the actual technique of building a hexagram and not with the interpretation. Now, there is a simpler method of getting to a hexagram, which I would like to demonstrate next. This method was developed by a Swiss man called Dominique Rollet, and he has given us the permission to use it. He has developed 6 sticks. Now we can see how each stick stands for a line. And the wonderful thing is now that when I need a hexagram, I can take the 6 sticks in my hand and I have my question in mind, or maybe I simply ask the I Ching to give me a hexagram that will reflect my situation from the inside with all the factors that I cannot see. So I don't have a very specific question. And I go by my feelings. When I feel, I have tossed it enough, now I want to see which hexagram I receive. I do this and I assemble it. And now I have my hexagram here on the left hand side. This time I have received 1 so-called transforming line. And again, we look at the lines from the bottom up. So this is would be line 4 as transforming line. And again, I can easily divide them into 2 trigrams. Now I can look up these trigrams in my chart. what the stick also shows me here is actually this principle of transformation. It shows that a light line that has a dot gets transformed into a dark line, whereas all the others remain unchanged. So this is a very quick method of building a hexagram where we do not need the coins.